Welcome one and all to my final fantasy football video of the year. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any fantasy football questions or comments, put them in the comment section. I will answer them for you. It is Fantasy Championship week. I'm in the Fantasy Championship in 2 different leagues this year. I'm excited about those matchups. Have some very difficult decisions to make in my lineup, and I'm sure many of you do as well. So today, I'm not going to go through a list of starts and sits because really in Championship Week, we really do need to go through every single matchup in depth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you guys, the viewers, put your questions in the comment section, and I will answer them for you in the comment section because we all have different questions. I can give you, 2 starts at each position and 2 sits at each position, but there's a really good chance you're not going to have those players or you're not really considering them anyways. So, the best thing that I think we're going to do this week is just have you guys put them in the comment section. I'll give a couple quick thoughts for you all this week. Jalen Hurts is a guy that if you are in desperate need of a quarterback, he could be a really good start this week. I have him in one of my leagues with Lamar Jackson. I think I'm still going to go with Lamar Jackson because he's just playing too good right now. You don't want to bench the hot hand. And I know Jalen Hurts had a big game last week as well, and he has a better matchup. But still, guys like Josh Allen is another guy that some people consider, should I bench him going against New England, a little bit tougher defense? I would start Josh Allen. I would start Lamar Jackson. Don't worry about their matchup on paper. Those are still guys that you should be starting every week. The running back position, David Montgomery, is a must start this week. He's been an absolute beast the last month of the season, and I expect that trend to continue on Sunday against the Jaguars, which really doesn't have that great of a run defense. James Robinson is one guy that I would be a little bit hesitant about this week because his ceiling's going to be limited going against Chicago. You're going to really have to hope he gets into the end zone. He isn't fully healthy, but I still don't think you can really bench him unless you're just absolutely stacked at the running back position. I was right last week. I called it. Antonio Brown was going to get his first touchdown, and he did. So hopefully you guys started him. He has another good matchup this week against the Lions, someone you should consider starting if you need a good flex option. If you're in multi-flex spot leagues, he's definitely a guy you want to consider, especially in 10 to 12 team leagues. But those are really just the main thoughts. Noah Fant is a good start this week at the tight end position if you need a good start at tight end. Logan Thomas is another guy who's been on absolute fire lately. Guy you can consider picking up off the waiver wire if he's still available in a few leagues. I actually noticed that he was available in one of my leagues. I was shocked. If he's available, pick him up for sure just so somebody else, your opponent, can't take him. But really, those are just a couple notes that I have. Other than that, I want you guys to put your questions in the comment section. I will answer them right down there in the comment section. Whether that's a start and sit thing, that I imagine that's what it's going to be being Fantasy Championship Week. You're not going to be worried too much about the waiver wire at this point. You're obviously not going to be making any trades. So just get those questions in the comment section. I will answer them. Thank you all for sticking with the channel this year. Because of different health issues and things, I wasn't able to get a video every week like I was wanting to, but thank you to those of you who stayed with the channel. Even on weeks there I wasn't able to come through for you all with a video. But thank you all so much for your support. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. For those of you that are into fantasy football and you're wondering, well, what's next? The NFL Draft is coming up in just a few short months, and we're going to have NFL Draft content throughout the winter and spring, so don't go anywhere. Don't unsubscribe. We'll have fantasy football again this time next year, hopefully, but until then, we're going to be looking at the NFL Draft, NFL offseason, always a busy time. You don't want to unsubscribe. Keep sticking with the channel. Tell your friends about it. If you have friends that are into the draft, free agency, things like that, bring them here. We're going to have some great draft discussion. I'm hoping this spring to potentially get a couple guests on as we preview different teams and different positions in the NFL draft. Really looking forward to it. If you have not checked it out already, you can go check out my latest Top 100 NFL Draft Big Board at BehindTheSteelCurtain.com. I will leave the link in the description if you want to go and check that out. But this is the last fantasy football video of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, share this video on social media, subscribe to this channel, and put your questions in the comments section, and hopefully I can help you win your fantasy championship this week. That's going to do it all. Enjoy your leagues. Hopefully you are in some championship games this week, and hopefully you are the winner. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.